We tried to create local TV in the UK recently, starting with a blank sheet of paper and building a new local broadcasting sector from scratch. I think they struggled to get enough revenue to cover their costs. I think they struggled to get the local audiences, and there was a general feeling that local TV wouldn't work in the UK, so that's what we tried to change. That was one of the key early policy questions, how to structure the industry. So we really had a blank sheet of paper, and we could have had a national channel with local opt-outs like you do here, or we could have had completely separate local stations doing their own transmission like a local radio station does. But we went for a hybrid model with a local services but a national multiplex network to provide all the transmission. Well, Ofcom is about to move from a licensing phase where we've been awarding all these different licenses through to a sort of policy and regulation phase where we have to oversee the licenses, make sure that they deliver their local programming and follow their license conditions. So when they apply for licenses, Ofcom has to consider firstly their business plan and whether it is sustainable for the duration of the license, and secondly it has to consider the local content proposition, so whether it meets the needs of the local area. And then based on those two things, Ofcom will award the license to the best applicant. The Culture Minister, whose vision it was to create local TV in the UK, famously said, why does Birmingham in the US have 8 local stations and Birmingham in the UK has no local stations? And there are reasons for that, like the amount of local advertising money. But that's what we tried to change with this new policy, so really making the conditions right for local TV to succeed.